guys, what's going on? Last time, we explored some features that appear in an area, but only after the resonance cascade. And yes, this telephone gadget as well. I enjoyed hearing your hilarious and thought-provoking theories as to their unexplained appearance. But in all likelihood, they're probably just details that were added into the game later, but never added to the pre-incident version of this map. However, I thought it would still be fun to poke around in the map file with a special developer tool and see if these anomalies have any special entity properties, or are they just merely inert pieces of level architecture, called brushes. The ramp and the telephone are just brushwork, nothing special. The emergency light, as well as some of these pipe fixtures, are funk wall entities. Not very surprising. Level designers will normally set certain multifaceted objects as funk walls in order to reduce the amount of rendering when the map is compiled and during gameplay, in order to reduce the amount of resources needed to run the game, essentially. This is one of the reasons why source games rely so heavily on 3D models as prop entities rather than using level geometry. What I did find strange was that this bit of piping is actually a door entity. Then I noticed this larger pipe is a funk door rotating. You might not have noticed, but the pipe performs a braking animation when the player enters the room. The funk door rotating entity is what causes this. The pipe is actually a door. As for the sliding pipe fixtures, the level designers may have actually meant to set this as a funk wall like the others, or perhaps it is some carryover from the breaking pipe animation. Needless to say, there's really nothing to see here. For this second installment of Mediocre Mysteries, I wanted to investigate what is lurking in the depths of the flooded industrial area of Black Mesa, the setting of the chapter Apprehension. While researching this topic we're about to see, I learned that the guy from the channel Boundary Break, with the help of Marfy Black, reviewed this mystery in his Half-Life Out of Bounds episode. What's interesting is, this is the one topic they were never able to explain in the video. Let's take a look. If you swim to the bottom of this pit in Apprehension, the very bottom, then use the no-clip cheat code to pass through the floor, you will find a room with these strange red bars. Weird, huh? Let's open this map up in the level viewer and see what kind of properties they have. To my surprise, they're just blocks without any entity assigned to them. Well, that's no fun. Then I remembered that some textures themselves have special properties, independent of any entity assigned to them. I'll show you what I mean. Let's first take a look at these ladders. The one on the left is just a brush. I had to assign the one on the right as a funk wall in order to change its visual properties. The same is true with these panes of glass. On the contrary, this blinking texture, this scrolling waterfall texture, and even this column of water that I could actually swim in, were not needed to be created as any entities. Their effects were just coded into the game as default settings. And it should be noted that there is a funk water entity that you can use, which can allow for additional properties, such as transparency or customizing wave height. The red bars use a texture called Fill 1, but I couldn't identify anything special about it when I used it in a map. Now there is also a concept called texture lighting. Basically allows selected textures to glow or produce light without using any lighting entities. This is done by specifying which texture you want to become lights in a lights.rad text file that gets included with the map. So this is probably what's going on with these red bars. And you can see that they're actually glowing. The only mystery that remains is, why are there lights at the bottom of this deep chamber? And why the heck are they behind a wall? Do they serve any purpose for directing the ichthyosaur, perhaps? Strange indeed. But then again, the setting of Apprehension is a mysterious place altogether. Was this area flooded due to the resonance cascade? Or flooded beforehand? The machinery looks severely rusted, like it's been submerged for a long time. Perhaps Black Mesa was using these abandoned silos to store water that they were, I don't know, illegally siphoning from the groundwater supply or to use as coolant or something. Perhaps that's the purpose of this generator thing. We already know Black Mesa was using an abandoned missile silo as a place to dump toxic waste. If you're interested in seeing what Apprehension looked like before the flooding, Gold Source Freeman did a great video showcasing a custom pre-flood recreation map. I'll put the link in the description. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video and want to see more content like this, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more updates. I also have a Patreon if you want to support this channel.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.